For every love winner in America's Got Talent, there is one that is hated by everyone. Starting with Season 4's Kevin Skinner, who had one of the most controversial wins in Americans Got Talent history.
I was a chicken catcher up for several years.
A chicken catcher from Kentucky whose raw audition of If Tomorrow Never Comes knocked the judges and audience off their feet.
Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last? Tomorrow never comes. So tell that someone that you love is what you're thinking of. Tomorrow never comes.
His humble backstory made him instantly relatable, but as the live shows unfolded, the cracks started to show. His vocals were shaky, his stage presence was awkward, and yet the judges kept praising him.
Absolutely. Here's.
Well, that's the whole thing about you, Kevin. I mean, you've got tears in your eyes. I nearly had them in mine.
Fans flooded forums saying his win felt more like a sympathy vote than a talent victory. His post-win career faded abruptly, with social media dormant by 2012 and reports surfacing about personal struggles by 2014, with his social media and music activity all disappeared. Stepping into the spotlight in Season 2 was someone who didn't just win the show, he rewrote it entirely. Terry Fator. Terry stunned audiences week after week with the art of ventriloquism.
My name is Terry Fator.
I'm Emma Taylor.
This is Emma Taylor.
I'm a singer.
Yeah, she's a singer. She does impressions of female singers.
He could go from Etta James to Garth Brooks without missing a beat, all while throwing his voice through a puppet. Fans responded not just to his talent, but to the emotional warmth of his act. Even recent tributes of his puppet singing Always on My Mind continue to spark tears and joy.
Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. And give me.
Unlike many AGT acts, Terry didn't just fade away after his win. He landed a $100 million Las Vegas contract in 2009, which was the most lucrative deal for a one-man show at the time. Jumping ahead more than a decade, magician Dustin Tavella sparked a much different kind of reaction.
My name's Dustin Tavella.
One that fans still debate. He won Season 16 by blending magic with deeply personal storytelling. Messages about adoption, faith, and fatherhood wrapped around spectacular illusions. Judges embraced his gentle performances, but many viewers didn't. Online, fans labeled his act boring or manipulative, complaining that it felt more like a motivational monologue than magic meant to amaze. When he appeared again on All Stars, the cold reception didn't thaw. Many still felt other competitors were more deserving. Speaking about magic, Shin Lim from Season 13 is one of the most liked winners.
Please. My name is Shin Lim.
With his redefined, quiet, cinematic magic. His performances were silent, artistic, and mesmerizing, using nothing but a deck of cards, smoke, and music. One standout routine had cards vanishing into thin air and reappearing in impossible places. All performed with elegance, more like dance than trickery. He won not just once but returned for champions and claimed victory again. Shin's success launched a Vegas residency, proving he was more than just a TV act. Fans adore his style, often praising him as the greatest magician AGT has ever seen. But while Shin stunned with artful illusions, another winner found controversy by turning poetry into performance. Brandon Leake from Season 15.
I've been ground-bound because she left Earth to go back home amongst the stars, right next to God, but I was left here to manufacture wings out of tears and broken dreams, yet I'm still haunted by these nightmares because I have a really creative mind. And sometimes it designs these alternate realities where she is still here, still alive, and all the things I wish we could have done are played again and again and again, and I'm tired of playing God because I gotta come to terms with the fact that my sister ain't never coming back.
His raw, emotional verses on grief, fatherhood, and social justice earned him overwhelming applause and a golden buzzer from Howie Mandel. But that same warmth didn't translate to all viewers. As the season went on, a growing group of fans said they wanted bigger, louder moments, the kind of wow factor that makes people jump out of their seats. Online, fans complaining that it felt more like a motivational monologue than Magic meant to amaze. While Brandon pushed fans away with his performances, Darci Lynne from season 12 pulled them in with her flawless ventriloquism and genuine emotional connection. When her puppet belted out an ABBA medley, the audience erupted, and the finale roared when host Tyra Banks announced her as the winner. Fans still marvel at her precision and warmth. Online commentators often say, "Her puppet performances give me chills every time." Even years later, viewers flood platforms with admiration for her stage maturity and the rare blend of humor and grace she brought. But just one season earlier, season 11's Grace Vanderwaal is remembered as one of the most polarizing winners in AGT history.
I now know my name. I don't play by the rules, the game so easy.
At just 12 years old, she auditioned with an original song on her ukulele, leaving the judges stunned. Simon Cowell even called her the next Taylor Swift.
I think you are the next Taylor Swift.
But despite her unique talent, her victory didn't sit well with many fans. A common complaint was that she was carried more by her backstory and charm than by actual vocal ability, especially when compared to powerhouse singers like Sal Valentinetti or Brian Justin Crumb. Others pointed out that her performances began to feel repetitive. Even after her win, many viewers still debate whether Grace truly earned her crown or simply benefited from being the cute kid of the season. At the end of this journey through AGT's winners, one name stands out as a Magic legend: Matt Franco. In Season 9, he proved that Magic need not be grandiose to be unforgettable. With clean sleight of hand, uplifting charm, and intuitive pacing, he turned each trick into a personal moment. Fans embraced him with affection, calling him an AGT legend across TikTok and forums, and he parlayed his win into a successful Vegas residency, continuing to shine years after.